So I'm going to take a little moment here to show off our pond. This water garden we've had for going almost 20 years, and the last probably 5 years or more, basically it was just nasty. We hadn't touched it, there was no boardwalk, there was no walkway, and I had already priced out renting a backhoe. I was going to fill it in and plant grass over it and call it a day. Last summer, one of my grandsons put a fish into it, and that started it all. So from that fish, I basically tore down the pond, my wife and I, and rebuilt it completely. So I'll start from the beginning. What we got, there's a lot of small areas and lots of things to see. It's kind of like a Disney ride. So I call this the Prospector Area. Old vintage box full of dynamite, gold, and coal. The coal is actually real coal that we just brought back from Utah a couple weeks ago. We got a prospector's pickaxe, and this whiskey cask, my wife and I transformed it into a waterfall. I plumbed it, refinished it, and we created the logo on the front, burnt that into the wood. Right up there is a prospector candle. It's not lit for some reason. And we got a sign back there that says caution mine shaft, unprotected mine shafts. So this is the feeding area. This is where we feed our fish. During the rebuild, we also added rope lighting. So this is all solar power, low voltage rope lighting that actually goes around the entire perimeter of the pond. And the koi are coming up close because they think I'm going to feed them. So the boardwalk is new. It's kind of hard to see in the dark. We walk down the boardwalk. Straight across from the boardwalk is a tree stump that I am working on. I did not have time to finish it last summer, but I'm going to add a layer of bark, brown bark on it, illuminate it from the inside so the lights glow, put a door on the front. I have an actual troll that's coming, should be here tomorrow. And I'm going to paint him and put him out in front so he can guard the walkway. Continue along the path here. We have a rattlesnake. He's just kind of hanging out right there. Then we got our larger waterfall, which we completely rebuilt last year. I put it in new aquascape biofalls because it was leaking. We rebuilt the waterfalls. I added LED lights into the waterfall. Like I said, there's little knicky-knack things to see. There's a skeleton of a frog. Right here is actually a piece of dinosaur bone. This is prehistoric, obviously. Petrified dinosaur bone that we got from Utah, from my cousin. So after you see the waterfall, then we have piece de the piece de la resistance, I guess you say, is our creature from the Black Lagoon. He is life-size, and he's floating on a piece of shipwreck that I created. So I'm going to walk back across our bridge. This under here is our deck area. It's kind of dark in there right now, but we have a gas fireplace area. On the boardwalk, I walk out to the tip of the boardwalk right here, and you can see the creature full on. Now that piece of shipwreck there is called the Rita. That's from the movie Creature from the Black Lagoon. And that's where bullfrogs love to sit, right next to his hand. Alright, so I'm going to follow the lights here. Actually, I'm going to get inside the deck area, patio. So standing from the patio, you can see we have the whole moat surrounding our, right up to the concrete of our patio. So I'm going to walk to the edge of our pond and look down from, if you came down our steps, this is the view you would have. Now I'm going to come over here so you can see the lighting a little bit better. My wife meticulously put rock, trimmed out the entire side of the pond. Both sides, all sides, with these stones. She did a wonderful job. And then that rope lighting just really brings it out. She's got her flowers going on over here. Again, it's a little dark to see. We've got a little gnome who's pooping. Got a little turd. And the grandkids thought it'd be super funny if they put some dirt in his butt crack. So that looks kind of gross. And you can see the koi are swimming around underneath the creature, waiting to be fed. We also have a coyote. We got Cujo. He gets moved around once a day. That's to help keep the heron away. And I mean, there's just a lot of other little things I could show you, but it's just funner to come out here and just see things, little things like a golden skull that's placed right there that my grandson painted and stuck in there, and just little neat things like that. But we love it out here. I'm so glad we didn't bury it. My wife had always wanted a bridge. We used to jump across one side to the other, but now it's all done. Well, 90% of it. And that's our creature from the Black Lagoon pond, who we love so much.